Oh my God, if I die, I'm a legend. When they lay me down to rest, I know I was always repping.
Hello there, today we're going to be doing a video on Stranded Deep. It's a survivor game. We're going to start out on the airplane here and it's going to crash. Played the game that much, only a few times, but it's alright. I prefer Rust and Hurt World and those, but this one isn't too bad at all. We're gonna have to make our way out of the plane, find our way up top, find a raft. We have made it to the raft. It's gonna put us to the surface, and then we're gonna make our way to the island over there. And hold E. We're gonna interact, and we're gonna get ourselves to the island. We're gonna try to drag the raft up out of the water a little more, that way we don't lose it. Now we're gonna want to pick up all the little sticks and rocks that we can. We'll need to make a little shelter and all kinds of stuff that we need to survive right off. A little crab. Most animals are pretty harmless that I found so far, except the snake. There is a snake and he will hurt you until you can get one of the better weapons. And he's pretty fast, so he'll just come strike you and take off. So I try to kind of watch out for him, but a lot of times with his colors and stuff, he comes out of nowhere. Trying to get anything I can here. Now we're going to want to make a little stone tool. That'll help us get some of the stuff we need right off as well. What we're going to do is go find all these little fibrous plants that will help us make a shelter. You just want to try to cut it down so you can get all the little plants off of it. There we go. There's also little plants laying around all over the ground like this one. It'll only give you one, but that is one, so. Make sure we got them all. And what you'll want to do, you need to make lashings. You'll need that for almost anything you make, really. We need to see if we can't make our knife. This knife's better and it'll help us cut down the palm trees. You'll need the palm tree. That way we can make our shelter, which I try to get made as soon as possible. Coconut's good for you. And now we're going to get this palm tree down so we can get the leaves off of it. I always worry about the shelter first. It's how you save the game. That way if something happens, you know, you don't lose everything you've done so far. I've had several times where either the game crashed or just, you know, something happened and then I had to restart and it got kind of annoying. So I always do my shelter first, and I'll do a campfire, and then I'll try to get better tools. Because I mean, for now this one works. It takes a little while, but I'd much rather have my shelter. What this is going to do is break this palm top into little leaves, and that's what you'll use to build your shelter. Like I said, don't ever just give up. It just takes a minute. It can be very frustrating because you'll be like, well, I've did this forever, but it just takes a minute and then it'll... We need one more fibrous plant, so we're going to go find one of these little plants. Laying around on the ground that I told you about. And that'll give us the one little thing we need. We'll make another one of these. Craft our little shelter. We're going to put it kind of by our raft. So that way it's easier to find. There you go, and as you can see, you interact with it. Game saved. So I got my little shelter. What you can do, go get your little crab. You're gonna skin it. And now I got me some meat. So as soon as I get my campfire made, I have some meat that I can cook and eat. We need some more sticks and stuff, so we'll go gather some sticks and you always want to get these because you're always going to need lashing, so you want all these leaves always. You see the little boar there, he is really hard to catch, so without a better weapon, hey, I just let him run around. He won't hurt me none at all, so. This will give us all kinds of wood. Just makes it easier. Probably go ahead and take this palm tree down too. There's just always stuff you can use off of them, so between the wood and the leaves, and you always need something. Like I said, it does take a minute because I don't got the proper chopping tool. I pick up the coconuts. It gives you, you know, something to drink, replenishes you. Here's some fruit off that. We're going to get these leaves, then we're going to go see about making a campfire. And then we're going to try to get our cliff made, that way we can cook our meats and all of that as well. I said it takes a little bit. I don't got the proper weapon, but it does work. It's very annoying on how long it takes. And it looks like it just broke on me. It's alright, because we can make stone full. It'll last me for now until I make another one of those. And sorry about that, my game just windowed out. Oh, and there's Mr. Unfriendly Snake, as you see. There's no way I'm going to take him out with this little bitty thing, so I'm just going to back away and leave him alone. He can be, quite mean. We just need this, that way we can go ahead and at least make our... I would like another knife at least that does more than nothing, and this. Got a little campfire kit. Now we need 2 lashings and some sticks. And that's how we'll make our little spit. And that is how we will be able to cook our meat and stuff. So we need a lot more little plants to be able to make our sled. See, like the fish. Sometimes you can smack them, sometimes you gotta make a little arrow and stuff. I'm gonna gather some supplies from over here. Definitely need lots of these little plants. Hoping to find another one of those little trees that dropped me quite a few of them. Eat all the little sticks you can get. Still looking for little plants on the ground. They come in so handy. Or ficus trees. Those are nice. Go, there's some more. See how many we can make so far. We'll need quite a few lashings, like I said. And I think they could definitely make a few things to make this game much better and easier. But like I said, it's not too bad of a survival game. The islands just take sometimes a lot to get much going. I just really wanted to show y'all, you know, at least how to get your shelter up and how to get a few things that you need. It's about to get dark here. Wanted to make sure I had all my materials before I ran back over to my fire pit. Go find a couple more sticks. And once we find these couple more sticks, we'll get our fire pit going. You always need tons of sticks and wood. We'll go ahead and pick up the tarps and stuff, the bucket. It'll come in handy for getting us fresh drinking water that we need. Always all kinds of stuff you need. Trying to just gather up everything I need here. And you need that kindling that I just made to be able to light the fire. Another little crab. I'm gonna put this. They used to have a lighter and they changed it from a lighter to this way. I guess to make it more real of how you start a fire out in the jungle or wherever. Let's cook our meat. You can hear the bats. And make sure the meat's done. If you eat like a bad potato off the ground or bad fruit or something, it can make you really sick. So, you gotta be careful. Oh, we can find another crab to cook some more meat as well while we're waiting. I know I seen him. Might took off. You'll set your H to eat it. Also, a piece of fruit here. Oh, see, yeah. My meat obviously wasn't done. Like I said, I haven't played this enough to... Oh, my coconut disappeared. Bad place to drop it. What we're gonna do is smack the coconut a few times, and it'll turn into a drinkable coconut. Hopefully this will get more health and stuff back. And like I said, the game can be pretty tough in certain areas. I'm still learning as well. Here's another crab. We can try to see if we can figure out this whole meat thing. We're gonna let it cook a lot longer this time, and hope it'll give me what I need. In the meantime, I'm sure we can find maybe a few things that we need. Usually if you stroll along the water, you can either find fish or rocks, just other stuff that you'll need. And when you have to crouch, you go so slow. So of course everything can run a lot faster. What we want to do, like I said, I try to save pretty often because of this game. A lot of times it will just close itself down. Just waiting on our meat to finish cooking. I don't want to get too far away. I don't want it to burn and then we be left with nothing. Because if you eat burnt meat, it makes you sick as well. So, not done sick, too done sick. I like to have it just right. Grab us another coconut, that way we can make sure to have something drinkable and refreshing. Meat's still cooking. See if we can make our filler still yet. Need a lot more rocks, then we can keep something for fresh water. As you can see, there's a smoker. You can preserve the meats to make it where they don't spoil as much and stuff like that. As you see, it takes, you know, quite a bit to make. A lot of lashing, so you gotta find a lot of those plants. You got the hobo stove. As you heard that little ding, that means my meat is done. So we've ate and everything, it's nighttime, you can sleep. It'll usually help bring it to day a little quicker. There we go. It also puts out the fire. I'll have to add to it probably. But that's it, guys. I just wanted to show you how to get your little fire pit with a spit, the way you could eat, and a shelter made pretty quick. Like I said, it's just lots of gathering. Gather. You'll probably have to get in the raft and go find a different island, because there's definitely not enough on this one for everything you need, and then come back. Just a lot of running and finding things. Not too bad of a game. Not something I'll, you know, play a lot of. But it's something kind of cool to play here and there. I just like trying all the survival games out. So even, you know, even if it's not one of the top ones, I just like to try it to see how exactly it all works and stuff. But thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.